This is how you protect the bag and the car at the same time. Guys, before I jump in this video, for the people that don't know me, my name is Dudley and I have a luxury and exotic car rental company out here in South Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida, going on for 4 years now. And pretty much I help people get cars and turn them into passive income. So if somebody was to come to me and give me their vehicle, I will rent it out, put it on my platform, rent it out to my clientele, and I will split the profit with that owner or investor. I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I've helped a lot of people make money with their vehicles, all the way from like economy cars all the way to high-end exotics and luxury cars. And if it's somebody that's watching this and you want to get a vehicle added to my fleet, link in the description, book a one-on-one call, and I'll see you there. Today, guys, this is the beginner's guide to protecting your vehicle while you are renting it out. And I'm here to tell you guys the important key steps on what you should be doing when you are about to rent out your vehicle or while you are renting out your vehicle. The first thing that you need to do if you're new to the business is installing GPS trackers and kill switches. And I'm not talking about like no air tag or anything like that. I'm talking about like a legitimate tracker that somebody could come in and install the trackers inside the engine of the vehicle for you. This is highly important, guys, because you want to protect your asset at all times, right? A lot of people are weird nowadays. Customers rent cars and do some funny, weird business, and you don't have time to deal with stuff like that. So trackers and kill switches is like the number one thing that you could do to protect your investment, right? If a client is late on payments, you could kill that vehicle. If the client is, having a hard time or is giving you a hard time to return the vehicle, you can see where the car is at all times, right? So you could be in the middle of Dubai and you can see your car where your car is at all times. I got a lot of stories where clients just late on payments, give me the runaround and whatnot, and I'll just simply kill the vehicle. Like literally, like the other day, I had a guy that rented out a vehicle, and he was doing day by day, and I don't really like doing day by day bookings. I like to do like 2-3 day minimum at a time. And this guy was doing day by day, and when it was coming for him to send the money, it was always some type of runaround, some type of like, oh, like my baby mama got me doing this. Now my bad, bro. Like I got my kids with me and whatnot. And he's a cool dude, you feel me? But I just realized like it was time to get him out the vehicle because I feel like I was losing money on that vehicle because I got other clients that would rent out that same vehicle for 3-4 days at a time with no issues. So I had to kill the vehicle on him and had to tell him like, yo, I just need the vehicle back. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to do that, but it just gives me the power to, tell the customer like, bro, I'm gonna get my vehicle whether you like it or not, type of vibe. So GPS and trackers, guys, is like a key thing. I can't emphasize that enough. A lot of people give me their cars and they're too cheap to install the trackers and the kill switch. I don't even want to deal with that. So GPS and trackers is the first thing that you need to get to protecting your asset. The second thing to protecting your vehicle, right, that you need to do is screening your clients. Meaning, you need to do a background check and a driver's license check, right? These are very two important things. What you want to look out for is you just want to see if that person is actually like a good person, right? What's his history like? Did he have any DUIs? Was he arrested before? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was he like, a troublemaker? A background check is like, you can make a conscious decision on if you want to put that client in your vehicle, because obviously you don't know that person, so you got to do all those verifications just to see is it even worth renting to that person, right? For the people that don't know how to do background checks, you can use this website called Intellius. It's a website that I've been using for about a year now, and this is where I check all my background checks. It'll let you know every single detail where that person live, their phone numbers, right? The old phone numbers, the old addresses. It'll tell you like if they got arrested, what for. Like it's very, very very informational. So if you want to know every detail about somebody, just in general, you could just look up on Intellius and type in their first last name. That's all you need, and everything will pop up. And I've turned a lot of people away when I see their backgrounds. You feel me? Like if I see some type of DUIs, If I see some type of grand theft, that's a hell no. It's like grand theft is like my number one indicator that I'm not renting to you ever, like ever. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the clients might be cool people. They might be genuine cool people, but it's like I just can't take the risk of putting my high-end luxury car into somebody I don't know hands for like, a couple $100s. And that car is worth like hundreds of thousands of, like $100,000 car. You just gotta make a constant decision once you look up the person's background. A driver's license check is pretty simple. You can just type in the state DMV check, and you can just type in their the license number and their that's it, the license number, and it'll tell you if it's like valid, suspended, revoked, everything. And if it is, it'll tell you the reasons why. And sometimes, if it's like a ticket, and it's it's about to be suspended or it's suspended, sometimes you can let the customer know, like, hey guys, if you didn't know your license is about to be suspended. I send them a screenshot to them, and sometimes they don't even know. You feel me? They forgot. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, I got a ticket, like I think it was like a ticket like a year and a half ago. I forgot to pay that ticket, and I got a letter in the mail saying like your license is about to be suspended in this day if you don't pay the ticket. And I actually forgot about it. So some people are, people just forget. But if it's like suspended for like 5 different reasons, then you could just simply deny that rental. Now, the third thing what you want to do is to protect your vehicle is insurance verification. Now, this is pretty much a easy part. What you want to ask for is you want to collect their policy ID card, or you could collect the declaration page. Don't matter. But the policy ID card you could collect. It'll show like the person's full name, the car that they have that's covered, and the policy number. And what you want to do is you want to call that insurance carrier, but you want to call their insurance carrier through Google. You don't want to call that agent number that's listed on that policy ID card, because a lot of people are scammers out here. They probably got a homegirl waiting on the other line, waiting to collect your, waiting to pick up your phone call and tell them whatever you want to hear. So you want to go on Google, say if it's a Geico or Progressive, type in on Google, Progressive customer service phone number. That's it. And call the Google number. And once you call, what you want to do is you just want to verify the customer's coverages. So what you call, it should sound something like this. Hey, I'm calling on such and such. I'm a car rental company, and I have this person that's trying to rent a vehicle from me, and I just want to verify the coverages and if it extends to a rental vehicle. That's pretty much it. And if the agent been working there for a while, you talk to experienced agent, they'll know what to do. So it should be like, if they know what to do, it should go something like this. Okay, sure, not a problem. Do you have that person's policy number? That's it. You give them their policy number, they'll ask for their name, right? You give them their name, and then once they pull up their their information, then you could ask them the question that you need to ask. Sometimes some insurances are different. They may need the customer's authorization, or you may have to call the customer on the line, or they may have to call the customer on their end to give you authorization sometimes, right? But for the most of the time, they'll be more than happy to like pull up their information and give you what you need. So when you call the insurance, you do just that. You want to ask for the property damage limit, and if they have comp and collision. If they have comp and collision, ask what's the deductibles, right? And the property damage limit, just ask what's the limit, right? If is it a $50K, is it $100,000, whatever the limit is, ask for it. So for example, if you rent out a Lamborghini Urus, you want to aim for like 150 to 200 of property damage limit. So if they got like $50,000 worth of property damage, simply ask the customer to raise the coverage temporarily to 150 or 200, whatever you prefer. If you got the Urus for like 150 would be perfect for the customer to raise the limit. They could raise the limit, and it'll cost zero to little money to raise the limit temporarily, and then after the rental they could go back to the normal coverages. But if you rent like a GLE 53, $100,000 coverages is fine. Even $75,000 worth of coverages is fine, because GLE 53s are like $70,000 to $80,000. So it depends on the vehicle. It depends on the vehicle, which is super important. So once you collect that information, you want to ask them, do it transfer over to a rental vehicle? If it have that much of a coverage, 50K and up, most likely it covers, like, rentals. You want to ask, does it transfer over to a rental vehicle? Meaning, if your vehicle get into an accident in the customer's hands, would their insurance covers it? That's basically what transfers over to a rental vehicle mean, right? And they either gonna say yes, it do, or no, it don't. So, and that's pretty much it. So once you call, you get the information you need. You ask, does it transfer? Yes or no? That's pretty much it. Once that checks out, the customer is ready to hop in the vehicle. Now, the final step to protecting your vehicle, right? You got the trackers, you got the kill switch, right? You did the screening, you vetted out your client, you did insurance checks out, they got full coverage insurance, the vehicle is covered. Now, what you want to do is have a rental agreement, right? Let me show you my rental agreement real quick. So, everybody's different, but what I like to do is I like to have my rental agreement on my tablet, and I have it like listed out on like GoodNotes. So just in case, you know what I'm saying? Some people send out the rental agreement via email, which I do sometimes too. But I let the customer, it's like 6 pages. And it's basically just going over like pretty much like everything that I want them to know, right? In terms of like the insurance, the fees, returning the car, repossessing the car. Like, it's basically like it's like a rental agreement. Like, hey, you are in charge, you are the owner of the vehicle from this time to this time. And this is like basically solidifying that agreement. And I also have an inspection sheet where it just shows like, so I can show y'all close up, where it shows everything. So it shows like the person's name, any details, like was there any damages before the car went set out, and I'll just mark it on here, and whatnot. And then I'll send a copy of the rental agreement and the inspection sheet to the client's phone, right? That way they have it on their end, and then once they sign it, and then they're pretty much ready to go, guys. They're pretty much ready to go. So you don't have to, if you're an owner, and if you're thinking about giving your car to like a car rental company or like a broker, usually the broker and the car rental company have some type of agreement. So you don't have to do all of this, right? If you are giving the vehicle to a car rental company. For instance, like me, I manage other people's cars. So the owners of the vehicles don't have to do anything. They will just give me their car, and I do the whole everything I just shared with you guys. This is what I do for everybody's vehicle. So I will screen the clients myself. I will verify the insurance myself, right? I will have them sign the contract myself, and I will tell the owners and investors, if they first got a vehicle, to install the trackers and the kill switch. That's the only initial fee that they probably would need to start renting. And I'll do all that myself. So if it's somebody that's watching this and you probably think like, damn, I gotta do all of this, you don't have to. Just look up your local car rental company near you. There's a lot of car rental companies near you, especially if you're in a high tourist city or if you're in a popular city, and just offer them your vehicle. Make sure they're doing all of these steps. Make sure they do a good job of doing it too, and then split the profits. So this is the beginner, guys. This is the beginner's guide to protecting your vehicle, right? I highly encourage you guys to not skip a step, because one skip step could cost you thousands of dollars, and I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, and this is very important, guys. So like I said, my name is Dudley, and I help people get cars and turn them into passive income. If you found value in this video, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share the video. And if it's somebody that's watching this and you want to find a way to double your income, but you don't know what vehicle to do, you don't know what steps to take to double your income, I'd encourage you guys to renting out your car, or getting a car to rent it out. If you don't know how to do so, just book a call with me. There's a link in the description to book a call with me, and I'll be more than happy to help you, guide you on how to get a vehicle and I can help you manage that vehicle, rent it out for you, and help you double your income, right? You must have a 700 and above credit score, and you must maybe have, like, depending on the vehicle you want to get, you need like some type of disposable income sitting somewhere, right? But if it's somebody that has money that just you have money put up just so you could invest in yourself one day, this is a perfect opportunity. I'd encourage you to do so, and just book that car, and let's see if we could work together. So that's all I have for you guys today. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll get back with you guys next time. Peace.